Hey, Heartfelt families, it is Mr. Justin. I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday so far. This week we've been talking a lot about feelings and our emotions, and so today I will be we'll be doing a small group activity together that has to do with that. And so, kind of depending on what you feel comfortable and what you want to do, I have a couple different variations to the project. And so once you finish watching the video, you can kind of decide which one makes sense for you. And so what I made this week was I did 2 days and I'm going to continue working on it. I have made an emotion or a feeling journal. And so I've kind of gone through the past couple days, and at the end of each day, I've been kind of drawing a picture of a feeling I had felt that day. And so this past Sunday, my dog had to go to the vet because she wasn't feeling well. And so I felt very sad. And so maybe if you want some help from a parent, you can write the day of the week, or you don't have to. But when you're making your kind of journal entry on how you were feeling that day, you want to make sure you add a lot of details that can let someone else know who's looking at it how you felt. And so for this one, I felt sad. So you can see that I'm kind of looking down. And so when you're sad or you're not feeling good, a lot of times you look down and you don't look straight ahead. And I also add some tears because sometimes when you're sad, you can cry. And my mouth is like the opposite of a smile. So it's going downward. And so that's kind of another indicator or a way to show that I am sad. So parents, if you want to, you can draw a circle for your child, and they can kind of fill in, having just a circle represent their face, and they can kind of color it in just depending on how they're feeling that day and what kind of emotion they want to record. So this one I did on Monday. The next day, I drew like my whole self instead of just my face. And so on Monday, I felt happy because I was able to go back to work and see a bunch of my students, which was really exciting, and I always enjoy coming back Monday. And as you can notice, I have a smiley face, and my eyes aren't looking down, they're looking straight at you, look very happy. And so this is just kind of the start of my emotion or feeling journal, and I suggest everyone do the same. Try to do it for a couple of days, or maybe if you just want to do it for one day, that's awesome. I think it's just a great way to kind of check in with yourself and see how you're feeling, and just kind of get used to, because we're feeling things all the time, right? So every day we're feeling like a million different things. And so it's really great to sometimes practice and be able to express and talk about what we're feeling. So parents, this part is for mainly you guys. So this particular activity really covers a lot of social and emotional development, and it covers a lot of high school curriculum that is under that specific topic. One of the main things it covers is just emotions, and it's helping children recognize and being able to identify feelings that they're feeling, or being able to identify how others feel. This is just helping them. Also, labeling those emotions is a big deal. So kind of the first step is just to be like, I feel something, but labeling it is kind of the next step. And so this definitely helps. You can ask your child, you'd be like, oh, I noticed your drawing. Why did you draw it like that? How are you feeling at that certain point? And so asking questions like that is really great too. And being able to like understand and label them also just helps them, like in the future, being able to regulate their emotions when they're feeling really strong emotions and things like that. And of course, this is like a great fine motor activity because you can use markers, crayons, definitely anything that's going to have their like muscles in their hand moving. This is a good activity. And then this is just a great art activity, and it's a great example of what art can do for kids. Especially when they're younger. It's so helpful because it's such a great way for kids to express and to show what they're seeing or they're thinking or what they're feeling in a kind of two-dimensional way. And sometimes, of course, like kids don't have the language ability to always say how they feel or express, but sometimes they can show it in their art, which is awesome. But I hope you guys really enjoy this activity. Like I said, there's a bunch of different ways you can do it, but definitely do whatever way makes more sense for you and your child. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.